All right, Casey. It says that we're live. How you doing?
Does it?
It does.
We is?
It should be.
Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
what is showing?
Hey, there it is. I found it. I found it.
My volume's turned down. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's in the car.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I just have two 64s. I do. Oh. Okay. Well, like the 64 is in the car.
Should bring that back in.
Yes, I should. I should go grab it.
At some point. Probably not right now, but
No, not at this moment, but I will grab it.
what have you been up to?
Not much, man. Just this. There we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Gonna light my cigar.
That down.
Light my cigar.
It's framing.
There we go.
Take it off. I like that we're live and just fucking
Sorry.
not doing it.
Sorry, I'm puffing
No,
my cigar, watching Kevin
You
work.
gotta twist the thing on the lens.
Doing proper.
And if the
work
window's
right here.
not in the right spot, the zoom in window, you can toggle it or touch the screen and it'll go right to where you want it to. This has got to be interesting.
Hell yeah, we're going bowling. Let's go. I'm ready.
You can twist it just a little bit. Not that. The
You want to go
whole
bowling?
camera,
Josephus?
just
Me and you?
rotate the body. There. That'll work. That'll work.
There we go.
We'll make it happen. Bowman talking? Do we have
No,
a Bowman?
Bowman's not even here.
Okay. Casey, what are you smoking?
It's just me and Josephus talking about going bowling. Smoking the big payback.
That room 101.
Yeah.
The big boy.
That's a good cigar.
Do you-
I don't know how it is in
Wait,
that size.
Kev, where's your comically huge?
No, where's the Christoph? Fuck, he's not escaping that.
You have to smoke the Christoph too.
Let me go grab it.
Yeah,
You're
it's-
weak, Casey. You're weak.
What's wrong with the comically huge one?
It's not the Christoph.
I know.
How long has he been trying to get us to carry Christoph?
I know. It's well aged this time. I promise. It's the pointy one. Yeah,
With the gold Park Avenue band.
with the Goldie one.
You think you'll smoke all the way through it?
Yes.
Do you?
Well, 50-50.
I'm not convinced.
Come on.
It's not good. I mean, it's really not good.
Don't say anything. Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. Good Christoph. That's the one that's supposed to be really good.
Is that what you say to me when you've said that to me? Was it a lie then too?
No, I just
You
lied to Kevin.
schmuck.
I just lied to Kevin.
We both know when you say something like that, it's terrible.
That's not true.
That's entirely true, especially with that inflection that you give it.
No, if I give you something that sounds like it's got pomp and circumstance, it probably doesn't have pomp and circumstance.
You're terrible.
You know, I learned from the best. This sash.
Hey, Josephus, you know what I'm smoking? I'm smoking the Fausto from Tatuaje. The 140. Is
Yeah.
the number the size?
FT 140.
Okay.
Can you guess what the T stands for?
Tobacco.
No.
Tatuaje.
No.
Terminator. I don't know.
Thermodynamic.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Smells good.
And then the 140 is the size in millimeters.
All right.
Fausto Thermodynamic 140. Is that what it is?
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty pretentious.
So this one's what? Park
Park Avenue. I think.
Avenue? Yeah. 44 K whatever company.
Did you smell it before you
No, I didn't.
smell it? You should smell it.
Does it smell like a Kentucky Fire Cured?
I
No.
mean, if I'm being honest, it smells like hot garbage.
No, but every time I go to Famari, I do look at those for you.
That smells weird. It's
That's a
dumb.
Bowman.
No, it's not.
What?
It's asking me if I want to leave the call because he's
Yes.
taking too damn long.
Yes, you do. If it times out, it's done.
And it times out quickly.
Then it timed out. Sorry.
It times out after like 7 minutes of inactivity.
That's perfect. That was his time to get here.
This should have been faster.
Yep.
I should have known we didn't have the Darth Vader mouth breathing. I don't know what microphone he's using, but it's not good.
Which one?
Well, he used the one on his headset.
Oh yeah, he's
But
that's
that's-
it. Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine having to listen to that in like air traffic?
Well, no, because they have better ones.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are we sure
100%.
that jackasses in a Cessna aren't using
Well,
similar
Oh, they're
trash?
definitely doing that.
I'm sure there's some dudes in Cessnas that do sound like they're from the 1940s, but
Come in.
this is TF-31 looking for landing and runway 0.
Yeah, Josephus, that's immediately right. More towards my father flavors, like off the rip.
If I remember right, that one wasn't my father.
It's made in the same factory.
Yeah, factory.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything with my father. It's not like they're forcing you to use their tobacco contracts,
I am ill prepared today.
especially if you're Tatuaje.
Yeah, that's
They're working out independent contracts. They've been around long enough.
yeah, that's true.
Like they're not still just white labeling off the menu.
Not anymore.
I don't know that they ever were
Mm.
because they predate like the bulk of tobacco white labeling pretty comfortably.
No, I think his start was probably just like, hey, here's some farms we're not using. Go make something. Come back to me with what you want me to roll.
Yeah,
And he was like, cool.
that's good.
Kid in the candy store. Let's go. I'm glad it's tasty.
Good. You guys are gonna like this.
Sweet.
They're reviewing this tonight, Josephus, but I'm not gonna be here. So
Oh,
I'm
shit.
smoking it now.
Oopsie.
Are you gonna give us notes today?
Do you want notes? I'll think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, get you in the loop more.
Well, I'll think about it.
Do you want notes
I
in
might
advance of
just-
the review, though?
I might just smoke it and not say anything.
This is my question. Do you want notes
I
in
mean,
advance of the review?
I wouldn't be opposed to having a number. What you think it is?
Okay.
You know, I think that we can factor that into our score so it stays kind of consistent.
Right now, it's built off of us.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to grab your scoring notebook. You're gonna have to ask me what I think of each one.
Did you read his children's book? Josephus is asking.
No, Josephus, I haven't had a chance. I meant to look at it, but I've had some stuff at work that has taken all of my time.
Is he paying you for this?
I will click the
editorial
link.
work.
Tomorrow, I'm the closer, and the last part of the shift will be pretty quiet. So I'll take a look then. What did he misplace?
I don't know, but it's fun to watch.
Oh, consummate professionals, both of you.
Oh, Kevin's actually never claimed to be one.
No, you've claimed for him.
Probably, but
Guilty by association.
guilty by association.
I'm going to go ahead and accept you as his proxy,
That's cold.
and I'm going to hold him in contempt.
Wow. Thanks, Judd.
I mean, that's Casey's cutter, so,
I know.
you know.
Don't break
Casey, there's a real look of fear on
Don't
Casey's
break my
face
fucking
right now.
cutter.
That's right. We're gonna see if I can do the same thing. Just rip it in half by
Every time
accident.
Lane's like, so I had to use your cutter, and I'm like,
I wasn't trying to do anything. It just separated.
Uh-huh.
That's right. It just happened.
Read.
I used my bionic grip and snapped it in half.
It's even harder than that because it's the reverse grip. You'd be doing it like that, right? It's like spreading your fingers in like a bucket of rice.
So I know you guys haven't tried this because both you don't care for Christoph because it's what Grey Cliff.
So that was
essentially?
one of Drew's cigars.
Oh, you got to make up a story. If you're gonna
No,
give
we're
him
telling
some-
him. It's
Come
been in there
on.
for like 3 years.
Many moons.
How's it been in there 3 years?
It's been well aged.
You just been hiding it?
It was in Drew's bag to rehab, and then Drew for like maybe longer, maybe 4 years, and then Drew moved and left him there. I don't know what we did with the other two. They were at least recognizable. That one I've just been staring at all alone, sitting in a little Ziploc bag next to my box. And it's finally I was like, we need to get rid of this thing.
It has been haunting
It
his
needs
box.
to be gone.
So it was dubbed my duty to smoke this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was your will, and
We could have done it to Will. That
We
would have been
decided it was
hilarious.
It's funnier to do it to you.
Because I'm on camera. That's why it's funny to do to
Well,
me.
yeah, so it cut to you? Okay.
Yeah.
and then show the comically huge one too.
Oh yeah.
He already.
It makes my case look way bigger than it needs to.
Bam!
It's ridiculous.
It was either that or the masterpiece.
This was the Grand Habano, and it's Honduras tobacco, Corojo #3, which Corojo doesn't really work well with some whiskeys we found out.
So it's going to be lovely.
Yes.
It's gonna be.
Casey's torturing me.
Like I said, it was either that one or the masterpiece, the work of art, Hemingway, which is also comically huge, but with a point.
That would have been good.
But it's in a perfecto shape.
It's like a 7-inch perfecto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the
Also,
record, very hard cigar.
Comically huge.
Yeah.
Look, I was looking for a Solomon for you, Kevin, but I couldn't find one.
I haven't seen a lot of
Solomons are hard to find now.
The only one I saw that recently is what is it? Placencia does that.
The Almafuerte.
Almafuerte.
Yeah, they've got a decent Solomon.
But nobody else seems to carry them. So.
Oh, hold on, give me a second.
No weeders for sure. We're waiting. I want to wait for Christian.
Well. Look who decided to show up finally.
Christian is here.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's right.
Like sadness, you just come out of nowhere.
A little bit
Sadness
of
and
depression
despair enters the chat.
Only the finest with my cold coffee and really sad dogs licking me and shit. Yeah.
That is fucking depressing, Bowman. So last week,
horrible.
you just didn't even know it was Tuesday. If I'm being honest,
That's what his excuse was?
I wasn't sure. That's his excuse.
Holy shit.
I wasn't sure you were going to show up after my last message to you.
Why? Wow. I mean, I've had worse from you.
Yeah, we've heard him.
Oh God!
yeah, no,
look at that
it was-
shirt. Ugh, man.
That's right, baby.
Listen, that's a fish shirt. He's going to go fishing after this.
What kind of
My
fish?
ukulele
Quick,
shirt.
Kevin. What kind of fish is that?
He's going noodling. I can't tell off of that shirt. He moves, and I
Well-
can't even see a clear picture.
I believe it is a piranha.
What else is on that shirt?
Ukuleles.
Ukulele. Yeah.
Sadness.
Good
Are you
Got it.
drinking coffee
fish.
out of a brown bagged cup? What's happening there?
Yeah.
That's not
Pretty
coffee.
much. That's my new. That's
New
my new
hooch.
version of wine.
It's
wine
like
and
the
brown.
reverse from drinking in public in a brown bag so no one knows. You like don't want to admit that you're not actually drinking, so you have it in a brown bag on camera.
Just like here's
Like,
to
no.
this, buddy.
This isn't a latte.
Luckily, it is an Americano. just as black as the devil's night. So what happened last week anyway? With aside from the fact that I didn't even know, I was like 3:00 in the afternoon. I was like, wasn't I supposed to do something today?
Yeah.
And I was like, no. Oh, okay. God damn it.
Yeah, that happened. I mean, we talked about the political issue of the week very carefully because none of us want to get, thrown in YouTube jail again.
Yes. We have you for that.
Yeah. Yeah, for real, you were safe this week.
Yeah.
Last week.
Oh yeah, that's true. Last week tonight.
There's a part of me. I will say this. You know how I know this isn't the thing? This isn't like the catalyst or the turning point, if you will, because neither side is taking it seriously. Like they're both using it as political fodder.
It's just Rapture Day. I mean, come on. What do you mean? Both?
Yeah, dude. So wait,
I
no.
love
So
that.
someone in your neck of the woods, Bowman, I don't know, like, outside this country,
It's
Was-
South Africa.
like said that Jesus spoke to him in a dream and today was going to be the rapture. And I'm like, we're all here. And then I immediately said, if Salt Lake City is empty right now, I'm going to be hugely fucking disappointed because that's ridiculous.
I would've been
Like,
just-
if they're the ones, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, Jesus has like come down over here in Cambodia, look at me, and be like, "Oh, man, what happened to you? Living your life all
dude,
beautiful.
if he's taking the Mormons, he's just taunting the shit out of all of us.
That he is.
Yeah, exactly. All the bicycles on Earth disappear, along with their little books.
Check this shit out, bitches. Damn it.
Dude, I remember when I brought the Monstralian over to the States, and in Ridgecrest, California, there was a Book of Mormon in the nightstand. It's 'cause she was like, I don't know, she's just curious. She's like, so you guys literally do have Bibles? And I was like, oh no, that's the Book of Mormon. That's a whole different, that's a whole different kettle of fish, man. And she was like, well, how? And I was like,
Ooh.
well, give me a second. So I just opened it up and I just flipped it to like a random page, and it was like, and yay, the neophytes were morons and they were eating of their own whatever. And it's like every third word in that whole book is yay. And then Jesus said, yay. And then Jesus said, it's almost like, you know, what's funny now that I look back at it? It's almost as if you went and you were like, hey, AI, can you write like a Bible or something Bible adjacent? And it's like, yeah, I can do that for you. And it just spits out like this, you know, repetitive every few sentences. Yay.
It could be worse. Little did we know, all financing for AI comes from the Mormon Church.
I wouldn't doubt that in any way. In any way.
It's the Book of Mormon is in every training algorithm ever.
The Gideons are
And
pissed.
overly weighted. I know the
Gideons
if you
are
put in all
pissed.
that time as a Gideon, oh,
Yeah,
that's sad.
pissed.
What is a Gideon?
They're the ones they're one of the larger groups that does the Bibles in
The free Bibles.
hotels.
Yeah. The Gideons leave Bibles. It's the main plot device in Mission Impossible.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's probably why I forgot it then.
Little did we know. That would be my response. Salt Lake City disappears. Little did we know.
Going over that, like when I heard it, apparently everybody was like, there was people selling off their stuff. There was people making jokes about it on TikTok constantly.
Here's my question though. If in fact you are going to disappear from this world and, you know, rise to heaven, why are you selling your stuff?
No, that was my question. And like the other part is people were doing it out of like they were afraid too that the rapture was coming. Why are you afraid? If you shouldn't feel fear if that's the case, right?
Unless you know, like some people in our lives.
All of us.
But then
in this
again,
room.
like you just go hoard after the fact.
So
True.
Is this just a good way to get into
You just start marking, like you just start planning, right? So you've got a map and you've got the last names of all the families on the houses that you know, and just checks for the ones that are going to be empty after the rapture. Yeah.
So this is a good way to get into WITSEC.
Yeah.
What happened to Kevin? Rapture.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm making it there.
Listen, if you need a new identity, that's the time.
I would,
Except there's some people, right, that were like rapture, like no, that's bullshit.
come on, that guy.
And the thing is, you're never going to know about it. It's not going to be something that's told to anybody. It's just going to happen if it ever does, if it's a thing.
Okay.
Let's get off the subject now. Let's find better.
Damn straight.
Rapture.
We can talk
Wait,
about the
so
special
you said
rocks.
is Christian here?
Yeah, Christian was. He said men of culture entered earlier.
I didn't see it. So Christian, whiskey number 3 is the 250th anniversary bottle. Whiskey number 1 is something I've been looking forward to for a long time. It is the Stranahan Single Malt 10-year, the Mountain Angel, because they just released a 12-year. I'd never seen the 10. I saw the 10 finally. I overpaid for it a little bit, but it's okay because I'll make it up on the 12. But I really wanted to try this because it's effectively a Scotch that's gone through aging in this country in different oak. So it'll age faster. So 10 years should, in theory, drink like an 18 to 22-year-old Scotch.
Okay. All right.
Minus, I mean, there's no peat on that for sure. So
Well, that's the worst part.
minus the smoky peat.
Which you don't like,
I
right?
don't like Smoky Pete. So
As Chadwick has said, drinking the bar towel that had been hung over a campfire
yes,
and then wrung into your glass.
yeah, which is
Ooh,
amped description.
it's actually pretty good.
Which one? The
Number
single
one.
malt?
Yeah.
There's Stranahan's.
The
Yeah.
Stranahan's.
The Stranahan's.
I mean, you can tell it's a single malt, but it smells good.
Malty.
That fruit note isn't so prevalent on the palate.
I will drink the Eagle Rare 12 and the 250 anniversary with you guys tonight.
No, it's definitely got, but it's
Yeah.
got that oak. Like it's got more oak than most of the single malts. That's tasty.
Right?
And then the middle whiskey's the middle whiskey.
Yes, it's
I think we should change this. Let's just pick a winner of the three. I don't care about the rest of it. Let's just pick a winner.
got it. This one wins, this one loses.
Yeah.
Sean's being a dick.
This is coming from the guy who buys like the Star Trek bottles.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
Oh no! Shots fired. Yeah, here we go. You want to get banned by the Trekkies this time
How
around?
dare
huh?
you, sir?
He works with the
still
Trekkies,
looking-
so.
Again, those bottles are cool as fuck. It's that stupid fucking shell bottle with the jalapeno peanut butter bullshit in it.
And
That's-
yet he's bad mouthing our whiskey.
Dump it out, use the bottle as a.
I'm gonna stop sending bottles down to you with you to family night
Why?
because apparently he wants to drink swill.
Look, we don't buy the shell, okay? It just keeps showing up. Logan. It's not our fault. He thinks it's fun to drink. I've tried to educate him. He's too stubborn, okay? The rest of us enjoy good whiskey.
I'm gonna try the 250th bottle.
Oh, yeah.
The reviews on this are pretty good, especially for the price. They say you shouldn't pay over retail.
I'm not getting much on the nose, though.
I mean, it's all caramel with a little bit of structure,
Yeah.
a little bit of spice, but mostly caramel.
This is the Army bottle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 111.1 proof.
111.1. Interesting.
What?
Huh?
Well, Kevin,
That's good. It drinks like a really good Four Roses pick.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
There's
good.
more
There's a note
there's
on it.
more spice on the palate than there is on the nose.
Yeah, there's a
It's
ton
got
of
some
spice.
structure to it. Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
That's tasty.
It's a good. It does have a good.
And like you get that light caramel, but it's not
And-
that noticeable.
At 111, that drink's really easy. Like there's almost no proof bite to
oh,
that at all.
that's like water.
Yeah, that's really
good.
good.
I
I don't
watched-
know what that review was talking about. They gave it like 3 out of 5. That's way better than
That's
that.
tasty. I like that. Yeah, that's good.
Anyway,
Nothing, by the way.
But
Nothing.
nothing.
no flavor at all.
None.
That's good because if it tasted like it smelled, I would have thrown it away.
I haven't gotten any
So-
flavor from it yet, so we're
so-
gonna see if it builds up.
It's a-
It smelled of nitrogen, which is to say, it smelled like a
Yes.
specific product.
so it's a prop cigar.
I guess
Yeah.
it's aged out.
It's a cigar for cigar's sake.
I mean, dude, throw it away and smoke the other one. I don't care.
I just want to see if it changes at all. Maybe I
How
get
long are
something.
you going to give it for that? I think it might change. He's down to the nub. He's like, it hasn't changed yet, but I have hope.
Listen, Casey will smoke anything that we review, even if it's bad, all the way to the nub.
False. He didn't smoke the Pappy cigar.
He continued to smoke that.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
you-
You cut it in half and tried to smoke
Yeah,
both
you
parts.
smoked the other half.
I tried it both
got rid
parts,
of mine.
yeah.
You're like, I'm going to experiment with this.
I got rid of mine.
It got worse somehow for both halves. When you cut it in half and didn't smoke it together, it got so much more worse.
I saw the
This is-
Churchill version
sounds
of that.
Awful.
I don't think you have to say more worse. I think you can just say worse.
It's gotten so
No,
much more
it was
worse.
More worse.
Exceptionally worse,
I'm
maybe.
gonna keep. I'm gonna keep
Even
adding
that's
it.
questionable.
It's
was-
so much exceptionally more worse.
So
You can
worse.
say it, but it's bad.
I think more so worse.
What
how
is it?
it's
Thou my
supposed to be.
English bug you?
No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
Says the face you're making.
Someone's getting coal for Christmas.
More worser. That's right, Josephus.
Listen.
More worser.
Much more extremely worser.
Most more worser.
Most worse.
Most
You
worse,
could in
yes.
fact say most worse.
Most worse.
This is-
You
This is
could
most
use
worst
you could
is to
use
the-
worse in hyperbole.
Okay. So most worstest.
Most worstest bad cigar.
The most worstest in the world.
All right, now you guys are just
Here.
fucking bothering me.
Yeah, we are. We're watching it too.
Now this week with Lane and Three Monkeys.
Roman, what do you have going on? Anything
All right,
good?
that's-
Anything good?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on your Sunday? Because you don't know what day it is. So
'Tis a beautiful Sunday.
I mean, to be fair, most of today I didn't know it was Tuesday. Somehow I still made it in.
That is
that's
true.
fair. You thought yesterday was Tuesday.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you guys would have laughed for sure if you would have seen the moment of realization in me. I was just sitting. I could not figure out for hours what it was that I was
it
supposed to
before
have
or
been
after
doing.
you read the little code thing that Kevin sent you?
Yeah, I did send that.
Yes.
My phone is just open on the desk usually. It says my laptop, and the cats can always cruise around. So I don't know. I see messages that I don't see all the time. But
Blame the cats, the keepers of the castle.
oh god, those assholes. But what's new? I got signed by Interlink Records, which is cool.
For
so
what?
my first my DJ shit for techno music. So I'll be the first release is coming out.
Someone
on-
somewhere knows what that is.
Yeah, nobody listens to techno, but it's like a pretty hard techno song called "The Roll," and it got picked up by a UK company called Interlink Records. So they release it on November 3rd. So I'll officially be on Spotify, to where I
Nice.
can make just as much no money as everybody else that's a musician ever has.
So 1 penny a play.
Josephus, I would have
Not even
accepted that
bro.
as a proper use of the language to deliver that statement. Morrington Worcerhouse. That would have been appropriate.
It's the name of my dictionary.
Morrington Worcerhouse. Speaking of Morrington Worcerhouse, I've been watching some television.
I sincerely apologize.
Yeah, well, I mean, not television, but streaming stuff.
Yeah,
but
we watched Love Island.
Things that would traditionally be on television.
I should have watched Love Island, I guess.
Hey,
But
we're missing Jimmy Kimmel's return to TV tonight.
Well, he's
he
not going to get
left?
played. Didn't you see that?
He was suspended and then brought back. Yeah, the third of the markets aren't playing him.
Yeah, because they're like, okay, cool, we're not going to show it.
What did he say
Some
about?
dumbass shit about fucking the Charlie Kirk nonsense.
Oh,
And the Trump.
yeah, that whole thing is pretty interesting, dude. I have to admit, it's pretty funny to me. I'll go back to what I was going to talk about earlier, but like, because I was a production manager for all of these like uber hippie, I was like the hardcore guy because, you know, stages actually have to still run, even if the hippies don't realize how that happens when they're high out of their minds. So my crew was always the one that held the whole festival together.
Are you
know,
telling me, Cameron, there are people in this world that take advantage of services that they don't understand?
I didn't. It's, you know, you wouldn't believe it, but it's incredible. It's a real sad.
Unreal.
fact.
I just can't believe that that's the reality we live in.
And-
Oh,
and
wait.
then-
No, I
then-
can.
Rapture. Sorry.
No, that's our new tagline. I like
It's gonna
that.
be
But,
a recurring theme this day.
but these are like these people are the people who are at, you know, the fucking Shanti Dome at 3 a.m, listening to Psytrance, and then are still up, still tripping from the day before, teaching yoga and meditation workshop retreat for breastfeeding females or whatever. And these same people that are like, you know, yay, Gaia, I love Earth, all one. We're one consciousness. We're all, you know, it's all interconnected. I have never in my life on my Facebook seen more absolute vile stuff be spit out of the mouth of humans than those humans.
Wasn't?
It's the weirdest thing to see because, like, the whole time I've always known these guys, I've always been like, you guys are full of shit, dude. Like, you guys don't love anybody. You guys only love the idea of yourself. So, and
It's
then now, like,
legitimately, it's like a group of people that have done drugs for the first time, but spent years bad mouthing. They're terrible. They're terrible. They're terrible. Oh, that's amazing. Turns out.
oh, yeah. That's the first, like, oh, whoa. So this is what Charlie Sheen's been talking about? God damn. And, dude, I was like, it's just insane to see, like, these people. And then on the other side, all of the gun-toting, mad, fucking insane nuts that I know that you would think would be all up in arms or like, man, that's fucked up. I hope that nobody gets shot for their, it's so weird. The people who were the most extreme on my feed are now the least extreme, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened so like I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was just like, wait, what? Because the first time the Monstralian had ever even heard of Charlie Kirk or ever seen him was South Park, and she was like, who is he making fun of? And I'm like, oh, his name's Charlie Kirk. He's just this guy who goes around and has open discussions with people about, and he's pretty well educated, so and he'll talk to anybody. He doesn't care. And she's like,
self-educated.
Self-educated,
For that,
yeah.
I think you would be a fan of that, Cameron.
Probably.
Yeah.
He didn't go to
I mean,
college.
He dropped out and opened a, what was that group?
Turning Point.
Turning Point, yeah.
Turning,
the
is
way-
it Turning Point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point.
This developed in the second third.
Don't lie.
No, I'm serious.
Bullshit.
It is terrible.
It got worse.
It got worse.
I can't believe that.
Like it aged out in the first third. In the second third, it just
Now it's just hot garbage.
it's got some pepper, and then just it tastes like it was pulled out of the trash from the very bottom with shit sitting on it.
Yeah, it's made in the Bahamas.
Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done with this one. That's what you guys.
It was aged in that giant pile of Tyrannosaur dung.
Apparently.
Jurassic Park.
I feel like that would be better.
It's a tar pit, okay?
Dude, I was watching Theo Von, who I find
yeah.
to be
Theo Von.
probably he's got to be one of the funniest fucking people ever. That guy says the most random shit to the most like outrageous people. Like I've seen him, watched him as a comedian forever, but I never really watched his podcast. And it was funny because I was like watching the one where he had on Trump, and Trump's talking to him about cocaine and all that. And I was just like, dude, I can't believe this guy is this open about it. And then fast forward, and he's got this massive platform. And I was just checking out his stuff last night, and it's like, Theo Von, and then it's who's his guest, and it's like New York City garbage man. And I figured, okay, well, so this is gonna be interesting. We'll learn, it's got to be somebody.
Cameron goes, I'm in. Yeah.
Well,
This is my kind of show.
yeah, I definitely set myself up for that one. But the point was, I was like, okay, it's probably like somebody really high up in the chain, da da da. So I'm listening to it, and it took me a few minutes to realize. I mean, this guy's talking about all kinds of amazing stuff, and it took me a few minutes to realize that this guy's actually just a fucking New York City garbage man, some guy that goes out and grabs the pails and throws them in. He's not like high up or low down or anything. He's just some dude. And I was like, that's pretty funny, dude, that Theo Von has had like the president of the United States on there. And then a week, like a month later, he'll have just some guy that hucks garbage on for 2.5 hours talking about nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
Isn't he the one with the mullet, kind of slow?
Yeah, he's the one with the mullet. Yeah.
He's bringing it
Yeah.
back.
It was brought back in 2020, and I'm hoping it goes away soon.
Not as long as
The
there's
mullet-
hockey playoffs.
the mullet never
will-
dies.
wherever, listen, no, false. Because every day the mullet is a thing, we get closer to having a mull over in our circle of friends.
the
Oh, yeah.
over.
I mean, I've been trying to get Holdren to put his feet in that set of water for a long time.
Dude, we
mull
had it.
over.
Wait, that one Halloween, what did we have him at? $1,000? And he
Oh,
turned it
God.
down?
Yeah, no, he did. To be fair, he did turn it down. You got to give the guy, he's got his limits, and that was it, I mean, I thought he'd do anything for money, but
It's a
no.
bridge too far, guys. Cross the line. Cross the
What?
line.
Did you try to get him to permit too?
No, we did
Oh,
not
that
do
would
that.
have been hilarious.
Pull it?
No, so what happened is he started growing in a mullet.
Okay.
And we were like, I mean, there was a couple days of just immense amounts of shit, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, we will let you wear the mullet. This is like, I want to say this is in August. We're like, we will let you wear the mullet, and we will not give you shit for it. However, for Halloween, you're going to have to shave out the middle and wear a mull over. And then we started like building a pot. And it got up to like $1,000 before he literally got mad at us and was like, knock it off, guys. And then the mullet was gone like the next day.
So he could have even had the $1,000.
And it was just for one night, and it was
Wow.
Halloween.
What a-
I don't understand the problem.
What a boob.
And we would have all loved it, dude. It would have been great. He would have been the belle of the ball, as it were.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Because
you
he
know,
would have had a catchphrase. Let me mull it over.
And one of two things would have happened, right? The most likely of which is that he would have played it all on blackjack, lost, and cried. But
oh yeah.
there's a chance that he would have gone up thousands of dollars and paid for our entire Halloween.
If he had gone, it depends on if he goes to the pokies, if he goes to the little poker machines.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that guy's got that works with those things, but I've literally sat there with that guy, watched him win thousands of dollars in one night.
Legitimately,
like-
he has been up substantial amounts of money.
And then lost it
I was
all.
like, what? No, not that time. No, that's the time that he paid for. We went to Bill's, I remember, and saw Lane was working there. I think.
Dude, he
at
has
that
randomly
period of
like
time.
walked into the bar that I was working at with like $12,000, and you're like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Oh, yeah, and then he. Well, I mean, it all started at Bill's actually. That night, he started off by hitting 4 kings, and then he was like, "Yeah, dude, I won like $440," and I was like, "Wow, that's fucking awesome, man. We should go. Like, let's get the fuck out of here."
I will
He's like,
say,
no.
for all the times that like it went bad, the nights where he was like, "This is one of my nights," you just stood back and watched.
Dude, it was fuck, man. He was like, "No, man, I'm on it," and I'm like, "Oh god, here we go." And then he walked to he cashed out. He walked 2 things down, put it back in, and like 5 minutes, he just disappeared completely into the machine. Like it was like watching The Matrix or something. They just plugged him in, and he was just in the machine, you know. And it was just like we kind of forgot about him, and then all of a sudden, yeah, and they're like turn around, and like what? He's like, "That's right, baby, full house." And I'm like, okay, cool. And then like 2 minutes later, that was like $50, and then 2 minutes later, he hit the royal flush, and he drained the like $1,570 pot thing, and everybody was just like standing there like, how? Like I don't even understand how is it possible? So he cashes out. He left like $200 as a tip for the bartender or something. And then we cruised over next door to Mount Blue. And of course, you would think that would just be the end of it. Nope, he just kept winning all night, dude. It was fucking mental.
Damn.
Yeah, it's so that maybe there is. I mean, I wonder what that is about. Like, because for sure he knew he was on one that night, and he was. He didn't lose that whole night.
Rapture.
I think we we ended up in a hotel room, I think, that was comped by obviously not Bill's. I always dreamt Bill's of being the most perfect casino hostel, by the way. Oh, it'd be so good. Just have hippie themed games like where they chase a mushroom or something,
Chase the dragon.
you know.
No, it would be the casino from fucking Vegas Vacation.
Absolutely not.
What?
Casino from
The-
Vegas Vacation.
Yeah, you don't remember the casino? from
Yeah, I remember that. Hippie theme games.
Fucking, that's the greatest casino of all time. I don't care what anyone says. Fucking, we got war
should've
instead of
got
blackjack. War.
I
So we
would,
started watching.
Cameron, I would allow the hippie gaming hostel if and only if it was called Hippie Tears.
Hippie tears. Hippie tears and queers. Tears and queers, that's what we call the bar in it. Also known as Turtles.
What is this poem about? Chasing the dragon? Is it actually about chasing the dragon, or is it about
It's a
something
it's a
else?
kung fu story.
It's
Changing the dragon, bro. That's what they call it in Thailand.
Chasing the dragon. You are not familiar with story of chasing dragon.
So I started watching 2 shows at the same time.
What? Why are you
And
so angry?
I've greatly regretted both.
Let's hear about him.
Well, first, okay, so I'm like feeling all stoked and ready to watch I know, I'm ready for the backlash. Already.
I love that he
But,
has to prepare us.
So it
Well-
was Love Island.
No, I'm telling you, I wish I would have started Love Island now. But
All right, what'd you watch then?
so I started it off with Wednesday, the new one.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Addams Family thing?
Yeah, or also known as the poor man's white trash version of Harry Potter, because that's literally what it is now.
Okay.
Like the first season was pretty much it was like cool. Like that held a candle. And then this one is like straight up Hufflepuff versus Slytherin style nonsense where I don't know what the hell happened or who is at the helm now, but
No,
it
that's
is
Josephus. That's
awful.
the bar. Hippie Tipsy's the bar.
Oof, hipsy tipsy.
Yeah, Hipsy tipsy. That'd be next to Helter Skelter. We'll put it in there right there. But yeah, so I don't know if you've seen Wednesday. I don't recommend it. I'd recommend that
Cameron,
right
what?
up there
Hold on.
along with.
You say that, but what are the chances? I mean, listen, one of those two maybe. But like, if you were looking at me, do you really think I don't know if you've seen Wednesday is the appropriate statement?
Yes.
with you, no. With Casey, yes. But yeah, have you seen Wednesday? Yeah, I can imagine Lane just really vibing out with Pugsley's character. But so it just, it's just horrible. It's like the worst of the worst. And then I was like, that's okay. We've got the next one.
We're
teed
gonna
up.
try again.
The edible's hitting. You know what I mean? It's hitting me. It's tickling all my fancies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like starting to feel,
Life's
plugged
immediately
into-
getting better.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's one of those paranoid ones, though. This edible was a paranoid edible, one of those ones where you're scared of everything. Where you're like, oh my God, I wonder if my high school teacher still hates me kind of shit.
Listen,
That's
that
a
is
yes.
the perfect time for you to give the Black Rock Raider a call.
Yeah, for real. No, I mean, I was talking to him the other day, too. So I was like, all right, it's all kicking. I'm in the zone. Let's go with Alien Earth.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Okay, so here's my framing of Alien Earth. High as fuck. It is fucking scary. The first,
I was terrified.
the first 30 minutes of this movie, bro, I was like, God damn, like, what did I do? Why did I do this to myself? And of course, the Monstralian's laying next to me, and I don't want her to know that I'm that high. So I'm trying to hold my composure from the okay, so at one point she looks over and she's like, "You all right over there?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's fine, it's great, it's good stuff." Yeah.
When he
And
takes
I'm
the
like,
soft,
"What?"
high-pitched tone, that's when you have to worry.
Yeah, dude. And I'm like, oh God, this is it's so intense. And why did I do this? Get myself into watching an alien movie of all things. They're supposed to be cheesy. They're supposed to be lame. And about 30 minutes in, dude, I'm like I'm white knuckling this motherfucker, like straight up. I'm like, ah. And then, much to my happy highness, it was like I walked into the Hipsy Tipsy bar in the hippie casino on the edge of nowhere, because all of a sudden the narrative flips, and it's like a 12-year-old girl that's going to be put into a cyborg body, and it's all of a sudden like do you guys watch the movie AI?
Yeah.
You've seen it?
You remember
Oh, so
the
it's
moment?
where Stanley Kubrick dies.
Yeah. So
It's the
like,
flesh carnival,
yeah, the
and
flesh
then
fair.
everything after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like such a good movie and so insane, so intense. It's almost hard to watch, and you're like, oh no, and then like after that, it's just like, what the fuck?
What just happened?
So now all of a sudden, there's 12-year-old girls that are in adult girl bodies who are having questions about relationships and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Take me back to the fucking scary part. So then I found out that
This
the
is
first
even more terrifying.
this is way more terrifying. Then I realized that what it was is the first episode was directed by Ridley Scott.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
So the first episode is like proper alien.
is Alien? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck, dude? This is I don't want to be on this ship. Why am I on this ship, dude?
Dude,
Like, what the fuck was I thinking?
The
I
fucking
should
eyeball
never have
monster.
taken this mission.
The eyeball monster is fucking gnarly.
Yeah. Dude, it's like the thing that grows in their out of their heads and shit. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
oh, man.
you know, when the guy's sitting there, because I've been in this position, believe it or not, sitting there tied up in a place you don't want to be, and there's the thing is crawling on him, and there's nothing he can do about it, and his buddy's tied to him, and it's like I was like, oh, no, I've been in this. I don't like this.
I've been
This is
here.
not
This is
good.
all bad. Nothing good comes from this.
Fuck, mine was just like cockroaches and shit, but like, God, it wasn't like an eyeball eating, grow from your brain explosion monster. But yeah, the first so the first part was definitely good. Now the rest of it, we're on the third episode now. The second episode is garbage. It's like, what happened? And then it's like comes up at the end, and of course it's directed by like Donna Bell something, or you're like, wait, what? Okay, so they're like, all right, give the female director the one with the little girl. That's the one. That's perfect for her. Yeah, let her take the realm on that. And Ridley, you go ahead and do the one where the murderous eyeball monsters rip people's brains out. All right? Yeah. Okay, we're good.
I think I gotta watch this now.
It's actually the first episode. Like I said, I fuck with it because I've seen the last good Alien, and it wasn't great. Was Alien 3?
Yeah.
It was good. It was like
This is one of those.
Okay.
My alien world stops at aliens. Aliens. Done.
yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have done that. The 3-pack was all right, but then when you get to the 4, where Lane, you watched that with me, I think, if I remember.
Did I?
Because actually, no, you did. I do remember this now because it was a private screening, of course, and there was the moment where the alien, because it's made of her DNA.
Oh,
towards
yeah.
the end of it, where it looks over and it's got like goo goo gaga baby doll eyes, and you just looked at me and you were like, "What the?" And you're like, "I'm done," and I was like, "Dude, you can't just leave me at this moment in the movie." It was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, wait, it's got like facial expressions and shit. It's feeling love and care for the what?
Yeah.
It was just like the
I'm out.
look on Lane's
I'm out.
face, bro. Was no, but you stayed luckily with me. You did that, and you stayed through Facing the Giants.
Yeah. I mean, I also stayed through Devil Wears Prada because you were on a date.
Oh, that's true.
You useless son of a bitch.
Yeah, she had a friend. I remember.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah.
I couldn't let you
Neither
down.
of you were too impressed. The friends were both, if I remember, were just like, why are we doing this? We should have just gone somewhere else and left the two of them here.
Yeah.
The Devil Wears Prada. Oh.
Could have just went to a bar.
I will.
I think that was the only one. Now, mind you, all of the terrible movies, all of them, I think that was the only one I walked out and I looked at Bowman and I said, you fucking owe me.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Still to this day, I do. That's a forever. That's one of those forever owes.
I will tell you, So I watched the new Superman movie.
Oh God! And
Is this the one
There's
with Crypto?
another Superman movie?
Yeah.
Yes. So
This is the one with Crypto, right?
This is the one with the dog.
Okay.
Directed by James Gunn. It
Okay.
is fucking terrible. I mean, terrible.
The only part of the trailer that I saw was when the dog was kicking his ass.
So fucking stupid. It hurts.
So they ruined it.
They ruined it bad.
It's hard to ruin that because the storyline's been the same forever.
You would think that. You would think like think about the last one that came out, which was Man of Steel, right?
Yes.
Pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
like Henry Cavill, I think he does a really good job.
Perfect Superman.
This guy is the most whiniest little girl I have ever heard. I thought he was going to cry like 3 or 4 different scenes.
Didn't Lane make Superman cry once at a bar somewhere?
Yeah, him and Chuck
no,
Norris together.
I never made Brandon cry.
No, this is David Cornswith.
No,
or
no,
whatever.
I know, but what
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
talking
is
about
Brandon
is-
Routh.
yeah.
No, the guy who plays Lex Luthor is just annoying as fuck. And
More annoying than the guy who was in the Frenemy thing or whatever, the Friends movie.
Yes, more annoying than that one. Like even his Lex Luthor, I think, was better than
Jesse
this one.
Eisenberg or whatever.
Yeah, this guy
Hold on.
just
Is he or is he not whinier than Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker?
whinier.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh.
Is that even possible?
I didn't think it
That's
was.
hard to be.
I will tell you that Nathan Fillion is the only saving grace of that movie, and he's in it for
Nathan Fillion
all
did
of. Yeah, he plays Guy Gardner. He's a Green Lantern, and
Oh,
he's the best part of the movie because
course he is.
he's just trying to convince everybody to call the Justice League the Justice Gang. He's like, yeah, we're the Justice Gang, and then every time someone's like, nope, that's not our name. That's not what we're calling ourselves. I mean, it has James Gunn's feel. Like
Yeah.
you can tell it feels more like Guardians of the Galaxy than it does Superman. But like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, not like the good Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's got like moments where you're like, okay, cool. The rest of it makes no fucking sense at all. And you're just like, this is hot fucking garbage.
I wonder what like there has to be something that does this too, because the same thing happened to even the same thing happened to Terminator. I remember Terminator 2, and then it was like Terminator 3 was one of the most absolutely foul, stinking toilet experiences that you'll ever have of a porta potty of a movie. And
Was that with the hot chick?
I mean, the one was it Terminator
no, that
Genesis?
was-
Yeah, is Genesis the one with the hot robot chick?
No. That's T3.
no, that was-
Is that 3? Oh yeah, it is 3. 3 is the one with the
With the
no,
red,
there's
like
no-
leather.
red leather.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
3.
Okay, yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I feel like Genesis was serviceable. That's the one where they're
that
in
the
the
one-
future and the
that-
dude doesn't know he's a.
Oh, this one with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like that was serviceable.
that one wasn't terrible. I like that one.
But I mean, it's not like Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 are clearly the best of the series.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
hands
no,
down.
but I mean, what I was trying to reference there is, I don't think James Cameron was at the helm on Terminator Genesis. I think he was at the helm on Rise of the Machines, though.
Well, maybe.
Was he? I thought he came back for Genesis
Maybe
as
that's
like
the
a
case.
consultant. I thought he was gone after
I think,
2.
I think he's the executive producer for all of them.
Yeah, but I don't think he was involved in many of them.
Hmm.
I think he was actually consulting on Genesis. I could be wrong. I mean, he's got Avatar going on. That's clearly a
Oh, yeah,
big
so he
project.
didn't. Some guy named Jonathan Mostow, apparently, was the director. So fuck you, whoever you are, you terrible fucking director. I wish you nothing but pain.
I mean, this
you
is-
also directed U-571, which is one of the hardest to watch movies ever.
There's a couple of like Terminator and Predator both should have stopped it too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, Predator 2 was fucking. I just remember everybody was like, "There's a black guy doing what?" Like, it did not cross over well. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was actually a really good movie. But
I don't know that it was
go-
culturally appropriate, but it was a decent movie.
We talking
Well,
about
I mean, they
Predator or Tropic
definitely-
Thunder?
Predator 2, yeah. Tropic Thunder. I mean, it'd be interesting to see another Tropic Thunder now. I mean, there's no way. I don't think. I just like I can't imagine. Well, I mean, I don't know. Now, I guess the pendulum
Hey,
always swings, right?
Listen, if we're getting Spaceballs 2, anything's possible.
That is
Literally anything.
I'm still, I don't know. I'm still scared on that one, man, because I've such fond memories of the first one.
first, yeah.
But I have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I will watch it.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I'll do it in the theaters and all that too, because
No,
we have
I-
actually really nice theaters here.
I'm desperately hoping they get the same stunt doubles.
Oh God, this would be a bone soup by now, bro.
I mean, they were the same age for the most part as the actors.
Yeah,
This is
those
true.
are like 60s.
This is true.
Could be phenomenal.
I mean, I guess fucking they could just hire Tom Cruise to do everybody's stunts.
No. But you remember the scene in Spaceballs? You captured their stunt doubles. I want the stunt doubles back.
You want the same scene?
Yeah.
You idiots.
Again.
They might do it. I mean, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, that's one that I'm definitely looking forward to. There isn't too much that I'm excited about though. Otherwise, as far as releases, how about you guys?
No.
I don't even know what's coming out. I haven't seen.
Nothing good except
Yeah.
for maybe Tron Ares, but you're not going to see it because it's got your nemesis in it. So
Oh, I won't watch it.
Leto. Fucking Leto. It's at least the soundtrack's not by DJ Khalid or whatever the fuck his
no, it's,
lame-ass
it's
name is.
9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails,
I know.
nice.
Their newest song is really good. It was like, whoa. You know, that's
They're putting out some bangers.
it's nice. Yeah, I mean the last soundtrack was really good. It was Daft Punk, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first for Tron Legacy, it's Daft Punk. This one is 9 Inch Nails. So
Yeah. But, I mean, it could be worse, man. That's for sure. I mean, they didn't really fuck up the Tron series. They did a pretty good job of updating that one. I just don't want to see the Running Man.
Dude, so I watched
new
the
one?
trailer for Black Phone 2,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and I was just like, oh, so they just stole Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
yeah,
basically.
it is 100% Nightmare.
Once
on
I
Elm Street.
saw the full trailer and realized
100%.
what it was, I was like, oh, they're just stealing from Nightmare on Elm Street.
I still haven't seen the first one.
Well,
it
you,
was-
you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones you just don't have to watch it.
And then when I saw the second one, I thought the same thing. I'm like, so they're just stealing things now.
But yeah, because I mean, come on.
Dreamwalker.
What do you?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
There's nothing.
No, there's nothing good coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these random titles might be good in the end. Who
But
knows?
It's
Why-
pretty
why-
bad when you're
You don't wanna
reaching
see the Running
so
Man,
far
though?
into the no fucking way, mate. Yeah, I mean, with Nightmare on Elm Street, it's pretty sad to think that you're reaching so far into the schlock of the series that what you end up mopping out of the bottom of the bucket is number 4.
I don't.
My
yeah.
God.
That's
Like,
fair.
what have
I
you
mean,
done?
I'll
Like, if
probably watch Running Man, like the relaunch of Running Man, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
Who's in it?
It's the remake. They're remaking it.
Josephus says Constantine 2.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I
that's
will
only
say,
a
like,
second. Yeah.
it was like the story was a little dull, but the filmography in the latest Running Man was incredible. The
You mean
film,
cinematography?
yeah, the film looked beautiful.
Yeah, and I think this
God,
one's gonna look beautiful too.
Yeah,
I think it looks
Wait, they
pretty.
have another Running Man on top of a Running Man?
No, the running. There's a movie there. Yeah, the remake, the Running Man with that dude from Top Gun.
okay.
The one who played
the-
Rooster?
What's his name?
Or Rooster's Kid.
No, it's the other guy. It's the
Yeah.
guy that played the asshole.
The asshole guy. That guy.
Miles Teller, is that his name?
No, that's
That's Rooster.
Rooster.
Who's the other one then?
That's a good question.
I'm
I'm drawing a blank.
It doesn't matter.
There's also another Anaconda coming out with Jack Black.
Glenn Powell. That's his
Oh.
name.
Oh, Glenn Powell. Yeah.
Glenn Powell. Yeah. There you go.
Anaconda with Jack Black.
Yes, they are remaking Anaconda.
Can he please get eaten? Like, please.
Wow. I just figured if they were ever going to make another Anaconda, it'd be about Trump's. Oh, anyway.
Terrible.
This was, you guys remember, was it Heroes? Bowman? Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. Was that Heroes?
Yeah, that was Heroes.
And that came out, like, never watched it, saw the trailer for it, and someone was telling me the story about, like, the cheerleader couldn't die. And I, like, at some point I had seen Anaconda, and I was like, oh, well, that's easy. Just stick her in a closed room with an anaconda and call it a day.
Yeah. That's true. It'll digest you.
Well, no. But, like, over and over and over again.
And yeah, just it would just be no nutritional value, just shitting it out over and over again. Poor the starving anacondas, like, I don't understand.
That was one of my more crueler thoughts, I think.
Yeah, I think you've revealed yourself to be quite interesting with that statement. I think that's a good insight into Lane's idea on torture.
I mean, it lines
Lane
up with the
for
devil
Nevada.
aspect.
Lane for Nevada. Just lock her in a room with an anaconda. Throw away the key.
Yeah, I think the only movie that I'm interested in seeing is Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh yeah, that one's coming out.
Like that's not till like May. So there's nothing good until May.
Mortal Kombat was good. The last one.
It was
decent.
It was
passable.
not good.
It was passable.
I said it was decent.
It was almost serviceable.
What do you think from my end,
Look,
Lane? Do you think
nothing
I'd like
compares to the first one.
No,
the first
you would
one's
make fun of
fantastic.
every second of it.
Everyone makes fun of it. That's the whole point of going to see it.
Got to go back to the Street
But
Fighter Jean-Claude
come
Van
on.
Damme days.
It's got
Right.
it's got fucking Carl Urban
I
playing
watched
Johnny
that
Cage.
recently.
I would be more inclined to watch Keith Urban
I
play.
mean, at least Frank Dukes was kind of a real story.
Kind of. As it turns out, the
Yeah.
kind of is heavily accented.
very,
in that.
very
Yeah.
kind, very
Yeah.
kind of, yeah. That's true.
I mean, back then you could lie about shit like that, and you could just make up a persona, and people would believe it. You know?
Yeah, you
That's
could
like-
just
isn't that-
Google it.
Yeah. Now it's like you can't get away with that. That's everybody catches the holder in these days.
Well, he didn't he in fact hold like the record for speed kicks? I don't know if there's any velocity behind him.
I don't know. Probably.
I think
mean,
he was a real martial artist, but less in the vein of like combat martial arts.
Yeah, I would say that's probably accurate. I mean,
Like I don't know that he was on the full contact karate scene, but like he was definitely like a demonstration guy. I'm
I
fairly
think he
certain.
did actually fight.
Yeah, because I
he-
think he did actually hold the knockout record for whatever class he was fighting in. Like the
Yeah, I
speed
don't
record.
remember. I mean, he was an interesting character in general. I mean, smart guy. It's funny because people were like,
Not
Oh,
Van
well,
Damme,
he
Frank
made
Dukes,
it
like the
all.
actual Frank Dukes.
yeah. Yeah, Van Damme was he's 17-1 in full contact karate. And he was the one as a disqualification.
Yeah, but he was like the first guy to get his ass kicked in a bar that was supposed to be a real fighter.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, like that's fact. Like he's,
Well, I mean, one of those things that's strange about one of my big problems as a martial artist with karate in general is it's not meant for anything without the structured rules of karate. Like unless it's in the structured rules of it, it's useless. It's the most useless fucking fighting technique ever, dude.
no, that's fair because for every Lyoto Machida in the world, there's a Rampage.
Exactly. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, or a Shogun Hua, for
Your
instance.
show, yeah. No, because actually Rampage got knocked out by him. Yeah,
Yeah. He
that
did.
was the one where he
Yeah.
like sat down. He's like, "Oh shit, wait, what just happened? Oh shit, I was just knocked out."
Yeah, motherfucker.
Bowman, aren't you
You
gonna
ever
go see
see
the
the video
Smashing
where
Machine?
fucking? You ever see the video where Quentin realizes for the first time that he was on PEDs?
No.
Yeah, he's in a gym and he's talking to this guy and he's like talking about his career and everything, and he was like, "Yeah, you know." He's like, you know, they're giving me these things, and I was going in there ready to fucking kill, man. And he was like, yeah, you were on PEDs. He was like, I was never on no PEDs. And he's like, you were on this, and this, correct? And he's like, yeah, that shit was all legal, man. He's like, yeah, those are PEDs.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, motherfucker, no way. And he's like, yeah, look, and he reads it. He was like, shit.
It's the Barry Bonds defense.
He's like, those motherfuckers never told me that shit, and you can see he's not trying to do it to try to keep his reputation.
He's literally
He's
just
like-
realizing for the first time.
He's oh shit.
he's like, so that they was right. I was on fucking testosterone, shit. You know. I still think that there should be legitimately like a UFC. There should be 3 different UFCs. There's the main UFC, which is like PED tested, all that, and then there should be my favorite proposition, which is UFC Gold, which would be all fighters over 50. So you have
I
to
mean,
be
dude, none of
50
that
or
shit's
older.
gonna matter in about 3 years. They're coming out with non-hormonal performance-enhancing drugs.
Really.
Yeah, they're gonna be incredible. Everyone's gonna be on them, like in different
I'm ready.
doses. Like you'll be jacked and will never have to go to the gym.
Wow.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Yeah, and we're like they're already in human testing. We're 2 to 3 years away.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They're going to
Nice.
combine that with the Ozempic.
Oh,
The weight loss one.
weird.
Yeah. So like they did a study on they used monkeys because monkeys are really easy, right? And so they did like they just put some monkeys on a diet, and they lost. I don't remember. They lost like I want to say it was 400 grams of body fat, and then also like 800 grams of muscle.
Okay.
Then they did a group of monkeys on Ozempic plus the diet, and they lost like 800 grams of fat and then like 1,200 grams of muscle. Because Ozempic by itself is like takes away everything, and just because you're not eating as much, right? Then they put these monkeys on this cocktail, the triple cocktail, which was, and one's a myostatin inhibitor, and the other one's an activin A inhibitor, plus the Ozempic. They lost like 1,800 grams of body fat and put on 600 grams of muscle.
Jesus.
And they translate this to a human. So like and this was over like 5 months. So like they translated this to human size, and it's not completely analogous, but it's relatively close, right? And they were like, so if you did just Ozempic, you started at 220 and 20% body fat, you would finish at 198 and 16% body fat.
Okay.
And then they did the triple cocktail, and if you started at 220 and 20% body fat in 5 months, you would be 188, 4.5% body fat.
Jesus.
Damn.
Oh,
Jesus.
wow.
On a restricted calorie diet. That's not eating in a surplus. That's not trying to put on muscle.
So this is how Planet of the Apes starts?
This is probably how Planet of the Apes starts. I mean, we're there. Like, it's happening.
Son of a bitch.
And it's completely non-hormonal.
Forget the rapture. It's going to be the monkeys
wonder
that get us.
I mean, do you think that we are young enough to be able to see the point where we do reach some form of close to reality,
So,
to immortality?
The guy that's basically the best on this in the world, and that's like, this is still such fringe science, like, who knows? Says if you're alive in 2035, you'll be able to effectively live forever. You'll get to choose when you die.
Wow.
102.
Whoa.
102. Kevin wants 102.
And every year after that is just icing on
Well,
the
the
cake to
problem
torture
is
everybody.
you're not going to age. If you live to 2035, he thinks you're going to be able to reverse it. Like, you're going to be able to live as a 25-year-old version of yourself until you decide not to.
Oh, I'd like to go back to that.
So you're
Fix my stomach
Telling
and my
me there's
allergies.
a chance.
Yeah. And he's dead serious about it.
I just looked this dude up.
I could find it for you. There was a October podcast with him last year. I could find it for you. I'll send it to you. But the best chance is basically a nano complex that he's calling gray goo, and it's just going to go in and fix your body.
I don't know if I want that.
I think we're going to need a better name for that because that's
The gray
it was-
goo.
that's just
I mean,
I'm not.
It
no.
seems like one
like-
thing I can say is that. Go ahead.
I'll find it. I think he was on. I want to say he was on Bill Maher.
Oh.
Okay. I'll look it up. But so the thing is, if you just take aside all this stuff and think about our lifetime and what it's been like to live our lifetime, at least from my perspective, I'm not trying to use the royal we here. From my perspective, like I remember the introduction of internet, and out of all of the ones in my lifetime that I think I would say probably moved the slowest as far as adoption rate, it would be internet. So it was June 29th, 2024. The guy's name is Ray Kurzweil. Oh, I know that. I know who that is.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. So the internet by far, in my opinion, was the slowest as far as adoption rate in new tech that we've seen created, or I've seen created in my lifetime. Then I remember shortly thereafter was, what about maybe 4 or 5 years? Then there was the cell phones really started to kick like take over for pagers, and then the second the smartphone hit, shit just went completely haywire. And then when I'm thinking about since the introduction of the internet through till the introduction of AI was realistically, what is that, from like the mid 80s to now, right? It's like 45 years, something like that, or sorry, 42 years, 43 years, like somewhere around there. Inside of that period of time, we've gone from to fucking AI, like in its AI doing everything. So to think that how quickly AI has taken over, I've never seen anything like this before. It's like everything is AI now. Within 2 years of its introduction, it's like everything is completely different. Everything I do for a living inside of the business, inside a digital ops engine, is completely different now than it was before. We don't even try to target search engine optimization anymore. Realistically, we only target LLMs. It's such a monumental shift inside of 2 years. So to think that could happen on a biological level with AI involvement and nanotechnology bound together is, I think the guy's got to be right. Wouldn't you? I mean, it's like, look at how fast the world has adopted AI.
I mean, it's anything's possible, man. Especially now. I mean, shit's going real quick.
Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about the AI thing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, elaborate.
Well, I mean, we go back, we've made movies about it. You have, what was it? iRobot with robots and AI. What's the other one? With HAL 3.
Robot. iRobot, by the way, little known, the term cyborg and robot were both created by Isaac Asimov.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were both created in science fiction, and now they are literally everywhere.
Well, that's because we dream of things. We want things to happen, and our dreams are what we try to make come true. And usually they can come to fruition with enough dedication to them.
Especially across multilateral dedication, if you can inspire others to be involved in the project, right?
Yeah, and if you make it sound good, and like it'll draw people's attention, and they'll go for it.
Well, I mean, that's why this podcast is so famous, bro. I mean, let's admit it.
Yeah, with our 23 views so far on this video.
Big dreams, bro.
Yeah, I know. Our biggest one was like 45 in one night. It was nice. What were you gonna say, Casey?
Though.
Well, I mean, I mean, you talk about Asimov going with cyborgs and robots, right? Then I mean, the cell phone is essentially just the communicator from Star Trek.
Yeah, 100%.
That came out in the '60s, and all of a sudden now we have them in our hand.
And then we have the watches now that are
the Dick Tracy watch.
I was thinking. See, I went Power Rangers in my head.
No, man, Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy's
way before.
That is true.
Now you can talk into it. As soon as these things get video, we're gonna be all set. Like video on your hand, on your wrist. That's the next iWatch is gonna have video. Little conference call.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm actually considering delaying, like trying to. I mean, I have to have double cataract surgery anyway. I can barely see, so that's why I look like Ray Charles. Yeah.
I was hearing that they were coming up with a lens that is zoomable and all that.
That's what I'm saying is like I'm because apparently once I get the either a monofocal or multifocal lens implanted, there's no going back. You can't change it later. So
yeah,
I'm like, fuck, well, maybe I should just try to suffer through the headaches and the nonsense for, as long as I can until they come out with an augmented reality one, because that would be fucking epic.
I don't know if I'd want that.
I think the Japanese just developed a night vision one.
Yeah, they were working on that.
Yeah.
That one's awesome.
So you can have night vision.
If I get that one, you'd be what's the movie? Riddick? You could be Riddick, just seeing in the dark.
In the dark all the time.
Just a bunch of Navy SEALs with that popping up out of the dark, just out of nowhere, blackface and all that, just terrifying.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it'd be interesting to see, though, because if by 2035 that's the case, then the question becomes, how do you attain the juice, the goo? Or how do you obtain it? Because
Josephus had an idea for the name on that. the gum drip from Superman.
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how, because obviously that's not just going to be universal, basic healthcare that's going to be rolled out to every
Gonna be
human,
rich
right?
people.
Well, I'm sure they're going to take volunteers. You know, I'm sure you can
You
volunteer
gotta test for it
the
first.
gray goo injection. You know, you can volunteer.
I don't know if I want to live that long. Like,
Come on, you apes! Don't you want to live forever?
Fuck off. I got lots I still want to do.
yeah, I know there's a lots that you want to
me
do,
too.
but at the same time, like day to day as it is already, it's kind of frustrating most times. You're not where you want to be. You're not where you think you should be. You want more. You want more, but
But how much does life open up if you know there's no timeline?
Yeah, see? Come on.
well, how much do you get done? There's going to be people that just sit there and say, "Well, life is just going to keep going. I
me
might as well
personally,
just keep going."
How much do you think I'm going to get done?
You will get a ton done, but like the average everyday person, it's going to be the same thing over and over again with them
It'd be
not
like
trying
the
to do
worst
anything.
I think
Like
you're crazy. I would sign up for that in a heartbeat. That shit would
I'd be all
dope.
about it.
That shit would be hell.
Well, I mean, also you have to remember that isn't Kevin the only one amongst us that has this thing called a wife and children?
You're not wrong.
So what does that say about? So all three of the guys on the podcast that have no children are like, dude, I'm in. I'll get Grey Goo right in the butt, dude. Just, I don't care. Like, give it to me.
But my other thought is like you have a bunch of nanobots in you at that point because I'm assuming that's what's in the Grey Goo. Now you have a bunch of things that can be accessed if you want to go conspiracy theory.
Wait, now I can just form anything I want out of my hands?
I mean, that'd be pretty
Hell
cool.
yeah. Now you're
But I'm thinking
sign
more
me
of-
up. You're not helping the cause of not wanting this to
No,
sound as
because
cool as it
you're,
could fucking
you're not
be.
following what I'm
So
about to say.
you're worried about the OnStar of of humankind.
It's like the
where
OnStar. They're
it's
just
gonna
like, I'm
shut
tired
down.
of you. I'm gonna click this. Somebody's gonna hack it. They just automatically hit the button. You die. Things like that.
Yeah, you just find a better hacker and pre-hack it. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, because we
Well,
could do
just
that.
make
It's
sure
gonna be
you keep
same
the
old
malware
story,
updated,
same old
you'll be
song and
okay.
dance. Yeah, there'll be a John McAfee out there somewhere, fucking paying chicks to shit in his mouth. That's creating stuff that's going to make sure that your nanobots don't get hacked.
Nobody
Cannot
wanted to
believe
hear that.
He just said that.
Look at that face. He's like disappointed
Well, that's
and
all
laughing about
true.
it because he doesn't know what to think at this point.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Did it go off?
Oh, did it? I don't know.
Something happened and then it flickered.
Oh.
But yeah, I think the core thing there is that, from what I understand, there are types of nanobots, the ones that exist currently at least, that are they actually learn their biological signals and all that stuff from your existing cells, and they follow their patterns. But I'm not sure if that's I'm obviously a fucking retard when it comes to this stuff.
Hey.
Oh wait, sorry.
You're
I'm
terrible
obviously
at
not
this.
the most intelligent human being ever.
I know. We just got off, and now you're trying to get us back on.
Yeah. Whoops. Well, I mean, it was a quick slip. But
That's all it
but
takes.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting though to think about, like, that you have a wife and kids, and you're like, fuck this, I'm out. And the three of us are all
It's-
like, we've got so much life left to
It's
live.
not even
man."
that. Like I said, I want to live to 102, but I'd be okay with living at 102 at this age, at this point. But at the same time, do I want to live any longer than that?
Yes.
Maybe. It depends on how
if you
everything
were
goes.
stuck in your 30s the whole time, hell yeah.
I'd like to go back down to my
Yeah.
20s so, I can get rid of my allergy to avocado because it's my favorite thing to eat.
Hey, it's going to happen. The robots will take over for you. Be fine.
Fair.
Don't even worry about it.
I mean, that'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting question too. Is where would you want to end up? I think I probably would be pretty happy in somewhere between 35 and 45 as far as that range. Like that, I don't think I would want to be in my 20s. You look too young. People don't take you seriously in any way.
Yeah, but if everybody's in their 20s, who cares?
See?
Good point.
Dude, you guys
wonder
are
if there- will we have to be
completely
verified?
missing the point here. Like, we'll deal with the other problems when they happen.
Yeah.
Like, you can pick a number and just go away at that point. Like, you can do whatever you want for as long as you want and then be done.
Yeah.
I'm for this.
I just want to make sure it's in focus because I had to reset it.
I mean, I would most definitely do it. I don't have any attachment.
Oh, yeah, I'm
to-
in. Like,
Yeah.
100% in.
Organic.
Sign me up.
Like if they could splice my consciousness into a cybernetic thing and it had already been done, and
Dude,
shit,
if-
I would be.
If
yeah,
we keep advancing at the rate we're advancing now, like, I will never run out of things to do.
me either. I mean, that's the. But I guess I can see where Kevin's coming from. If this is something that just happens to everybody, it would be detrimental to a lot of people.
You don't think
a
it
lot
get
of people
boring
that,
at some point?
No.
Yeah, well, when it gets boring 200 years later, then you can be like, all right, cool, I'm done.
I think that the amount of do I think it would get boring? The reason I think no is because looking at how much imagine if in 2035 every single human being can live and decide on their age and decide when they die. If we're already at that point, imagine the shit that we're going to be exploring and the physics that we're going to be bending and the places we'll be able to go 100 years from that.
Well, at that point, listen,
Christian
at
also-
that point, what does 1,000-year travel in sleep across space matter?
That is true. Christian says the bigger moral problem on the horizon is cloning. There's all kinds of issues that will come about when they start cloning humans. We are the last or next to last generation that dies. That's poetic.
Well,
I mean,
but that's
that is
not,
interesting to think if we are like the end of the, if basically by the time we're in our 50s, 60s, there is no choice. You have to be one of these things, that'd be interesting.
No. I
You
mean,
have
you've
to
got
take the
you've got
nano-goo.
all sort of medical, ethical problems that will arise and how they're going to deal with it. But that's fine. I'll deal with those problems when they show up.
Give me
It's
the
interesting
juice.
to think about, though. Because at the end of the day, there's also going to be the argument for, well, why are we allowing these subprime biological beings to wander around with us and contaminate our everyday lives when they won't just take the gray goo? If they take the gray goo, then there wouldn't be, the diseases that the bios carry, and and maybe
But the
that'll
disease doesn't
end up.
matter to you.
It would depend. I mean, it's I don't know. I'm saying on a far enough timeline, there might be things that biologically develop that could actually pose a threat. I don't know. I mean, it's
Well, yeah, but
interesting.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's still the same sort of sensibilities. But at 1,000 years, do you there's a lot less compassion that goes into someone that lives a 1,000-year life when they go away. I would think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's just everything's gonna be relative to where, I thought people who get to 1,000 years is super common. So people are like, oh yeah, did you hear Lane? He decided to pull the trigger. Yeah, he's done. He's gone. He's we're gonna be sending him off on September 22nd, and they're like, oh, so there's you get to go and celebrate, and then you're just gone, or what?
Yeah, I
would
mean,
it
the
be like?
sensibilities around death would change substantially.
I wonder what the DJ would play and shit.
Whatever music's out at that time.
I'm trying to put together my playlist, my set list to be the ultimate wedding DJ forever.
Play that same song.
They'll still be playing Thong Song, dude. It'll be 1,000 years from now, and we're still gonna hear "In the Club" at the club, dude. I swear. It's. I don't know how, but I remember the moment I had met Lane at this point, and it was when Into Club came out, and I was doing Club Nero, and I realized immediately that if the devil did exist, that's something it would do. Well, you've got what you wanted, but now for the rest of your life, in every nightclub ever that you work, you're gonna have to hear this fucking shitty song for the rest of eternity. And thus he created and bestowed upon us 50 Cent.
Christian said, I've
And
heard from
Cisco.
people on the medical community that study cellular technology that our true biological lifetime limit is somewhere between 130 and 140.
Yeah, I mean, I think this isn't built around the idea of a cellular biological limit. I think it's built around the idea that all of that can be reconstructed. Right?
I think it would slowly be replaced. Essentially, you'd have less and less normal biological regenerative cells, and you'd have more and more of the gray goo cells that would slowly just transform your body until that's all that you are.
So you wouldn't bleed blood, you'd bleed goo.
Yeah,
If
I mean,
if you bleed, yeah.
No, you wouldn't
If it's
bleed.
necessary.
It would just heal you. You'd be fine. You'd be immortal.
You wouldn't probably be able to. I mean, that was one interesting thing about Alien that you'll see. There's a great scene in that I won't ruin. But there's definitely a great scene where you're like, but what if that happened to me? That wouldn't be fun.
All right. Well, look,
But-
if you got the gray goo, don't go to space. There's the
yeah.
space is out for you.
I mean, it would be interesting to see how many people would want to adopt and who wouldn't, and what the ethics arguments will be, and that's not that far off.
Well, you won't
Yeah,
just
that's-
have that. You'll have the Bible thumpers too.
Oh, well, they're all over it.
Like,
dude. Well,
that-
in my
There'll be an argument at the beginning because
Hey,
back when
you know what?
at the beginning
No,
they lived
hold-
to
hold
like
on.
900 years old
Hold
and
on.
right around there.
Those
so-
people aren't signing up for this. More spots for the rest of us.
True.
Just saying.
well, they'll
sign-up
consider it
line
the
is
mark of
short.
the beast.
Yeah.
They'll consider it the mark of the beast, right? That's like, if you take this gray goo or whatever, then you're accepting the mark of the beast on you. So
And then once all
Yeah,
your stuff is like washed out, essentially all
I
your
mean-
cells, would the soul be able to still attach to it? That's just thinking that way.
that's a good question.
Man, you guys are thinking way too
I
hard
mean,
about
that's
this.
a theological. That's a good theological question to ask. For the Vatican would have to sit there and debate their understandings of what a soul is and whether or not it still is legitimately attached, or if it's gone on to heaven, leaving behind only everything that matters.
What if
which
it?
is
Wait,
the
hold on.
conscious mind.
Better question. What if it is still attached, and this is the purgatory that's spoken of in the Bible?
Oh,
That's possible. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Well, I mean, heaven and earth. I mean, earth could be hell, realistically, for all we know. But I've always thought that, like, just heaven would be hell because, I mean, if you just, it's like that scene in that episode of The Twilight Zone where the guy is an avid gambler and he ends up in this casino where he just can't lose, and so everything he does is winning, and it's just hell.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I mean, the goo could actually improve brain function and all that too at some point. Like you could
I
probably
mean, it
learn
almost
more and
undoubtedly would.
expand your knowledge. So larger hard drive.
Well, and I doubt that it exists in a singularity, right? Like it doesn't exist by itself. There are other technologies that would be implemented at the time.
Fair.
yeah.
Oh yeah, well I mean just the idea of once we get to the point of quantum computing, which we're already at, and then what is that going to do?
Well,
to
we're
the
not
gray goo?
quite there.
Well, I mean
We
we're
can
very
turn it on.
close.
We can turn it on for like 30 seconds before it overheats.
Well, we can't measure it though. Our biggest problem with quantum computing is being able to measure the positions of particles for data storage.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other part too, is that I didn't realize that with quantum computing that because it's in superposition, once it's witnessed, it's destroyed.
Yeah.
So there's that problem with storing data. When if you find it, it disappears forever.
Well, but you would find it like the way that it would work with that kind of storage capacity, though, is that you would find it and recreate it. Like you would have to repeat itself. So once you measured it once, two things would have to happen. You would be measuring it to pull the data, and then would have to recreate the data in another position.
So we'd be a bunch of Pete and repeats all the time, just walking around, be like Pete, repeat, repeat.
Well,
Pete,
if you're
repeat.
doing, I mean, if you're building on a quantum model, it would be.
Josephus threw a Bible quote in there. Here's the wisdom he that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the same as the man 666.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah,
So Josephus
Cool.
is not getting the goo?
Doesn't sound like it.
dude, I'll
More goo for
suck
the
that
rest
goo
of us.
right out.
I don't
bro.
know. I don't know. Josephus on goo being around for that long would be good for anybody.
Cameron's all, do they make it in a snortable form?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they make it
Can I
sort of, yeah.
smoke it?
Is it edible versions? What is it like? What is this goo and how do you ingest it? I prefer not to inject.
Yeah.
But
Cameron's just doing bumps of goo. He's like, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
oh, we got to dehydrate that shit. Dehydrate that goo. I'd be like looking at that stuff. I'd be like, that ain't no real goo, dude. Look at that gunmetal gray and shit. Hell no. We're over here with the silver stuff. That's how we roll. The proper goo. The black market goo dealer is like dehydrating goo and reselling it. That's what'll happen.
Really quick, I wanted to get Lane's numbers before he, forgets.
Oh, I already put it down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gone. All right. So what are we doing first?
Draw
First,
out of 20.
17.
Flavor.
34.
Burn out of 10.
7.5.
Impression out of 30.
23.
Ooh.
The only thing we won't have is bonus for you, unless you already know it.
10.
Oh, +2.
Cool.
There you go.
And then tiers will find out if me and Casey both.
Did you retro hell?
Yeah. Oh, for the record, very unique retro hail. Almost all coffee.
Oh,
Interesting.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was good. It was very good.
this tropical screensaver.
Yeah, I forgot I was talking to you. I spaced that. The issue I see, like I said, with the goo is it's not going to be for everybody at that point because there will be trial tests. So you'll have your first 100,000 people somewhere around there getting
Yeah,
it,
who knows?
and then it's going to be skyrocketed, and the rich will have it.
Yeah, I mean the problem is at that it'll be expensive initially, but very quickly it'll be artificially expensive if it's expensive at all.
Yeah.
But there are going to be what am I listening? What was that?
You're listening to him and his.
I think that was his.
So the problem that you run into is competing interests, right? So if you have a substance that you can inject once and remove all healthcare costs basically forever, you take away the second largest expenditure of almost every government on the planet.
True. But I mean, the cost against it as well goes away, right?
What do you mean?
Like
The profit.
the profit, not the profit. So like what it's costing the government to actually subsidize that goes away. Like the medical scene. So you know how they go through Medicaid, Medicare, and all that. That'll go away. So it won't cost them anything at that
That's
point.
what I'm saying. You remove that cost.
And then
I mean, you're going to crush the pharmaceutical industry. You're going to crush healthcare. But that depends on uptake. Like a lot of that would still exist. But just like they disincentivize smoking through taxes, what if you don't need to disincentivize. You can offer this and remove healthcare costs for anyone that participates.
Yeah, but then where's all?
I mean, that would single-handedly save Britain's economy.
yeah.
The problem is then you got to thinking about it like that. From one side, that's but then the other side is like on those $1 billion earmarked checks, there are a lot of zeros, and a lot of those are turned to ones, twos, and threes, and nines, and those go to certain people that are still going to want those. Do you know what I mean? And I'm talking about like the 0.000001 penny off the top that's being taken across the entire globe that goes into a person's pocket. They're still going to want that. So how are we going to, if we take away the cost and take away all that, all the people who are benefiting on our healthcare system in its totally fucked up state, how are they going to make that money? Where are they going to?
Well, yeah, but at that point, think about it as far as lobbying power. At that point, who do you think is going to be a stronger lobby, tech or healthcare?
Oh, tech.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. That's yeah.
See?
Tech is the new everything. It's like it's like bigger than guns, bigger than germs, bigger than steel. But not bigger than computational power. So
No, I mean,
yeah,
that's,
I don't.
tech's biggest problem is is actual energy and compute.
How do you think that goo would change the war scene if we're able to self-heal and all that at that point?
That's a good question. Like, how does it change the agricultural scene? How does it change what we do for food? Like, does it change how food is ingested?
We need food.
Like,
Yeah.
and like, if you're fighting for less resources, doesn't that inherently diminish warfare?
I feel like
Yeah.
it should. The only thing is that people are going to fight over at that point is more territory,
Yeah.
just to have more space.
Yeah.
I mean,
at-
these are
at-
all problems that I'm perfectly willing to deal with at the time.
And then at some point, it's
Because I feel like it's a better system of problems than we have currently.
at some point, don't you think
take it.
population would come into that issue too if people are living longer?
10 years, listen,
Not
10 years from now,
really.
we already have most of the developed world is in like demographically dying.
Yeah.
Where like the population of the planet is going to start to drop in the next, I forget the number, like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Like 5. Yeah.
And that's just 'cause
Yeah.
some people aren't wanting to have kids or anything too. That is part of it.
Most
is
of the
a major
developed
part.
world isn't above replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of Southeast Asia isn't above replacement.
Yeah. Yet, I mean, that's it. But yeah.
I mean,
All of this stuff,
Korea is one of the fastest aging. So is Japan.
Yeah, their repopulation isn't working out there. And I think China's struggling too with
China's the
population.
worst.
is
China
struggling.
is the fastest aging country in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the one-child policy, right, or
Yeah.
whatever.
You have you can have one
It's
boy.
a combination of things. It's a one-child policy. They were the fastest civilization to move into cities in history. They did it in like 15 years. So you go from children being free labor to children being an expense, and you do it almost overnight, plus one child. I mean, China's a disaster.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where all that goes soon. You know, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see regardless, because like I said, it's if you'd seen it through my eyes, like for instance, 3 years ago, AI was this. We were using the most expensive one, which was called Word Hero, and you were basically using it almost entirely for ideas, and then stripping through it and then writing an actual article out of it. So it was more of a way to get out of. It's like a get out of jail free card for creativity on boring subjects like, you know, the unemployment bill in the UK and shit and whatever. You know, fucking legal issues in Riyadh. But now, like, it with using between all of them, Claude, Perplexity, Grok, and ChatGPT, which I use all day, every day, it's like the stuff that it comes up with is so astronomically, like, compared to what it was 2 years ago, even,
Wait,
is insane. Because like I wrote an entire book now that's like the length of the Hunger Games in 5 days, and I'm editing it, and it sounds so human. I was like lost in the story and shit. Like I was like, whoa, wait, what's happening? And like I literally wrote this thing through AI in like 7 days, and I haven't finished the novel yet.
I mean, it's voluminous, but it's also like we haven't taken the next step yet. Like GPT-5 was a massive disappointment. What it was
That was
supposed to do
horrible.
and what it did, like we got very good at training to do what it's capable of doing today. But we haven't taken the step beyond that yet, which they thought we would have done 3 or 4 months ago. Like
Well, the one thing that it has done a good job
Our
on,
camera
though, I
died.
will say, is code.
turns out the
That's not the problem.
yeah, coders are going to be a huge problem. The display is not the problem.
Yeah.
We need to look into
Figure
that.
it out. Yeah.
But the thing is coding. The coding metrics on it are still crushing comparatively. But yeah, I mean, ChatGPT, dude, 5 was the biggest epic fucking fail of a rollout. It was like as bad as Windows Network. It was like everybody that I know in the industry, because I'm in, of course, all these different groups and shit, were like, what in the hell is this? You know, they took away all the parts that made it what it was, that really made it worthwhile to work with. And then now they've backpedaled. I stopped using it. I moved on to use Claude now instead of using ChatGPT, actually.
I don't think I've ever
After,
used any of those.
Well, Kevin, you should go ask it some very soulless questions.
Well,
see what it comes up with.
It's just a computer, so yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, it's an interesting. Again, I did this
They
book
should.
and just to see what it would do, and I prompted it through this book, and it's now at like 90,000 words, and I'm reading through it to edit it just to make sure that it did what I told it to do, and I'm like lost in the story, reading a book as if I bought it. You know what I mean? Like it's that close to real.
See, and that's one of those other things. Now that you can have AI that helps you write a book and all that, what's that going to do for everybody else? Like if the average Joe can write a book now.
Well, so this is where okay, this is something that a friend of mine told me before this stuff came out, and he said, you need to learn how to be a prompt engineer. I see a future where written by is less powerful than prompted and edited by. That's going to be what you're going to see a lot of. It's going to be written by, for instance, my pen name is Cam Cannon. And that's because my biological last name is actually Cannon, believe it or not. And so
That's
my
not
name's
canon
Cam
in this story.
yeah, it's exactly. But the thing with it is it'll say written by Cam Cannon, and then it'll say prompted and edited by Cameron Bowman, right?
Yeah.
Because then that's what you're going to start seeing, I think, as a designation, because I know that the governments of the world are pushing towards having to label anything that's AI as AI, but also at that exact same time, even the highest level AI detector, which is originality AI at the moment, I can get it to think that something that's created entirely out of AI to think that it's 97% human. So the distinction to be, what'll happen is a lot of writers, there's definitely going to be the writers who are the Milli Vanillis of the world, the early ones who go out there, say that it's them, never talk about using AI. They'll eventually get called out, probably kill themselves because they became this, this monstrosity of a thing that they tried to live up to, as opposed to telling the truth.
I'm writing down the times.
What's up?
You can't say the K word.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Anything that deals with that, you can't really say.
Yeah.
Ah, that is good to know. Okay, I was unaware. So
And on that bombshell, you're getting cut off because we're going to talk about booze.
Booze.
fair enough.
King Wasabi.
Lane?
I mean, I
Booze.
think Cameron's real quick. I think he's
Yeah.
partially right. However, AI is very good at telling you things that you ask for.
Yes.
And very bad at generating new ideas.
Yes, because it's not actual AI.
Well, you also have the problem that a lot of the factual stuff is made up as well in some aspects around the AI.
Yeah, the hallucination problem is real.
Yeah.
But it becomes worse when you start asking it to reason about the future.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, it is and it's not. I mean, it depends. But that's another rabbit hole. But specifically depending on which one you're using at the moment. But yeah, anyway. So that's my rant over. It'll become prompted and edited by, as opposed to written by, will be what people look for.
As far as the whiskey, so for me, the clear winner is the Stranahan's 10-year. I think that's phenomenal.
100%.
Yeah.
At the price, I think the Green River 250th bottle, like, it drinks like a Four Roses barrel pick. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it's 40% less, 45% less
Then a Four Roses?
than those picks.
Wow.
Yeah, those picks are like 120.
Usually, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's, yeah.
It drinks just like them.
And it's good.
Very, very good. But that Stranahan's 10-year was exceptional. The middle one drinks like a very good, but sort of run-of-the-mill flavor profile.
So we're all in agreement. 1, 2, 3. So one being
I think
one,
I think that's right.
two
Yeah, I
being
think that's
three.
fair.
Yeah.
All right, and the middle one, our mystery, Woodford Reserve Battleborn, 90.4 proof.
Yeah.
Your favorite saying, Battleborn.
It's a Woodford, though.
It is.
I did not get the taste of
It's
Woodford.
Yeah, it didn't
Surprisingly?
have that weed or off flavor with the cigars.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And this cigar is actually pretty good. No pepper, but it has this weird smoked meat flavor,
Yeah.
which is really tantalizing to the palate.
Do we have cigars?
We do. I just
The
wasn't,
upcoming releases.
I wasn't sure about time.
Yeah, what do we got?
We got 15 minutes.
That
Yeah,
is true.
Lay it on us.
Let me find my clicker. Let's see. Let me find my book. And make as much noise as
yeah,
possible
wow,
for you guys.
thud. Ow.
Wah, get over it.
While he's looking at that, can I just say I played in a scramble a
Yes.
couple days ago.
And?
I mean, we played like trash. We finished like 12 under, and the winner finished like 18 under.
Because they cheated.
But here's the thing, right? So there were some good golfers in the group, but in a scramble, the order matters. So you need to, if you're ever going to play in a scramble, you need to pick the person who can find the fairway, who's not necessarily hitting their driver the best, but is hitting like their hybrid or their 5-wood or something the cleanest and can put it down in the fairway. And you need to let them go first. Because this is the problem we had, is that person wouldn't necessarily go first, or they would go first and try and hit driver and yank it off into the woods somewhere. And this isn't always the case, but my driver was lights out. I drove 3 different par 4s.
Okay.
But there were 4 holes where I got up and no one was in play, so I had to put my driver back in the bag, go grab my 5-wood and stick something in the fairway.
To be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's
They
it.
should
That's
have
all I
just
got.
started with you at that point. You should have been the starter.
Same thing for putting. You need someone who's got good distance control but isn't the greatest putter. They need to go first, give you the line, and then everyone else attacks the hole.
Yeah.
Like, put it close, give you a kick in, and then everyone else goes to the hole. Like, you need to, like, everyone needs to find their place and then do their job.
Gotta have solid strategy.
Yeah.
And that was just the thing. Just didn't have it.
It killed us. It killed us.
Could you have gone 18 under?
Yes.
Okay.
We had the golfers to do it.
We just didn't have the strategy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I never actually played in the scramble.
They're fun.
Scrambles are the best.
All right, so my first one,
All right. What do you got, Kev?
I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this. We all know that I do. That's
No.
that's why you guys choose me to do this. You choose me because I can't read it, and then you want to overcorrect me. You know,
Someone needs to create a cigar called Beelzebub's Journey.
this one's a Partagas y Nada Más Santiago.
I
That was
mean,
pretty good.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
So it's a 2000 Habano wrapper, Sumatran binder with a broadleaf, and a
Is there a
Corojo
Chilean
Piloto
part?
filler.
is there some Chilean tobacco in there?
It didn't say anything about Chilean.
Okay.
I don't know what Piloto filler is though.
Piloto is a part of the plant. So
Okay,
yeah.
you could probably.
I mean, it looks impressive. I've had
it's-
very few Partagas that weren't Cuban that I enjoyed.
Yeah,
I mean,
this one's a non-Cuban. I was looking at the Cubans, but again, we can't get them
it-
easily. So
Is it a black label as well, or is it just the band kind of
it's just a
I think
band.
it's just
Okay.
black in the band. I don't think it's a black
Yeah.
label.
interesting?
But that one looks pretty good and interesting to me. I couldn't find any other photos of a close up on the cigar.
That's,
I mean, I'd probably try it.
yeah, I'd give it.
Is
a
it just
shot.
me? Or it's probably just the photo. But there's a little bit of green in that tobacco.
Oh,
It looks like it.
a
a
little
little bit.
light.
A little bit of undercure.
Looks a little light. Josephus would love it. Looks a little
Yeah.
light.
He was smoking a Candela today
By choice.
by choice.
So does Jeff.
All right, here's the other one we were talking about earlier. So there's like 6 different lines to this. It's the
Oh, this is
Arturo
the rare
Fuente
pink.
Rare Pink Vintage 1960s.
Dude, I mean, listen, I've never had a bad rare pink, but the
Yeah.
price is prohibitive.
It's
And I've never had one that I would smoke over a Padron 1926.
no.
So this one says it's a USA Connecticut Habano wrapper, Dominican binder and filler.
Yes.
It's depending on the box. Like I said, there's a bunch of them, and some of them are different flavor profiles. Some of them have Nicaraguan in them now, and they kind of did it kind of all over the place. But about 168 to 1060.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem.
Yeah,
They're really very good, but they're really very good for someone like Schmody who wants to show off with his cigars.
It is a show-off cigar.
Yeah.
it is. It's pretty in pink right there.
Yeah. I mean, the box is cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's bright for sure.
It is. You definitely, if you saw it on the shelf, you'd be like, I know what that is.
Yeah, you'd instantly see it. It's
Well, that's true
it's
for all of them,
identifiable.
though.
Yeah, no, because they have one at Fumari in a like Christmas colored green and red box.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, what's that? Not for $68. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So
I
it's
mean, it's
like
that time
the-
of year. We're going to start seeing all of the LEs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that, Cameron?
Oh, I was going to say, so the cigar is basically like the watch equivalent of a Rolex Explorer 2 with the 1991 X Series release with the, the Explorer 2 was like the second one that came out for spelunking, but there's only one model of it that's really worth anything out of the 22 years it was created.
Is it the one they always make fakes of?
And then so the Explorer 2 itself is the one that's like, kind of dime a dozen. But if you want to try to show off your Rolex too. You gotta have one like that, but it's still just a fucking cigar. It's just a Rolex. It's
Yeah.
just an Explorer, and it's just an Explorer too. You know, the movements are all still the same. It's just
It still tells time.
True.
Still just a cigar. You're gonna
Alright.
smoke it.
The next one is an Oscar Valadares Kinich.
Whoa.
I mean, that's an impressive
That's wow.
set
Right.
of artwork.
That
there.
is
That is some hello artwork right there. It pops.
It's
so
all
easily
You're gonna have to tell
identifiable.
Casey about that because that's definitely a cigar he would pick
So,
up.
it's all
yeah,
banned.
this
What the
is.
fuck?
I don't think you won't like it. You probably won't. Honduras wrapper,
Nope.
Nicaraguan binder, and Honduras filler.
Oh no.
So they put all the work into marketing and none of the work into the cigar
15
itself.
a stick. Yeah. And then the stick. Oh, I hit the wrong one.
Oh.
I can't read that.
Uh-oh.
What does it say? Cancel?
I don't know. Just click cancel.
There we go.
Yeah. Good job.
I guess I'm hitting it. Leave. All right, and then this is the artwork close up on the cigar.
Wow.
Jesus, they spent
There's-
a lot of money on
That
that
is
band.
a lot of work.
All marketing right there.
Yeah.
All marketing. And you know, you're just gonna rip all that off anyway. Like what?
I mean, it looks pretty. I would hope it tastes
This-
decent, but Honduran again.
This is the cigar you put on the shelf just so people go, look at that cigar. I'm not gonna buy it, but look at that.
That
thing."
is like the Psycho band, Josephus. It really is.
Oh god, the Psychos. That band's annoying. I hate that band so much.
With a band that size, you got to like. I don't imagine they do, but if you don't do the glue right, that's going to tear so much of that wrapper
The
off.
yeah.
whole wrapper just gets ripped off. So it's actually Nicaraguan and a Nicaraguan binder and Honduran filler.
It's just aging in the Honduran wrapper.
It might be good after all.
Might be.
All right,
That's impressive.
Cameron, anything to close with?
I mean, I imagine we'll have plenty of stuff to talk about next week. I'm actually going to do a fair amount of looking into about this Grey Goose stuff because that's interesting. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. By this time next week, my book will be available on Amazon, so we'll see what that's about and see how that does. So,
Did we just do a book
Letter-
release on the podcast?
Yes.
Apparently.
Jesus.
We plugged
We're
it
grown
up.
up in the world.
No one is gonna read.
yeah, exactly. No, it's called Fracture Point. So, and it's a schlocky fucking science fiction mystery mess of a book that's actually fairly entertaining to read, as it turns out. I didn't realize that because it's written by AI, as
Now-
prompted by me.
Can you actually use that to sell though?
Hey, Disney's been
Yeah.
doing it for 2 years. It's fine.
Fair. You
Two
think?
shooters.
That's part of the. That's part of the thing. When you pay them, so then you're buying the rights. Everything that comes out it's functionally your copyright. The free versions, there's different metrics for that. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of it's. I would say about 40% of it is rewritten by me anyway. So it's an amalgamation, but it's just a test to see what happens. I guess you know what I mean. Like the story is pretty interesting. I feel like, and I just want to put it out there and just see. It's funny because you see all the stuff with I made an AI blah 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 book and $27 AI book in 12 minutes, and you can do the same thing too. But it's like I'm doing like something completely different than that. I'm gonna try to charge like 99 cents for this biatch and just get it out there into the world and just see if I can make $10. You know what I mean?
Fair.
So, but yeah, other than that, not much. So, and you guys?
Right on, man. Kevin, what do you got?
I have nothing right now. I'm just moving to Graveyard, as you know, so I got to get into the swing of that on Friday. And there's some new things I have to do apparently on Graveyard. More tasks.
He's getting into the swing of Graveyard. See what he did there?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Casey,
get a raise
What?
or?
What was that?
anything?
I got nothing.
I'm gonna end with a story.
Oh, story.
You guys, Casey knows the story.
Story
Can see
time.
what happens when I get clumsy. So, played in the scramble. We finished on 13. The girl that was my cart mate in our group, somewhere around the 13th hole, had a cup of water with no top that she put in the golf cart in one of the cup holders. We're driving, it's spilling. I had my phone in the cup holder where it always goes. Took it out, put it in the little like golf ball clip section. Didn't think about it. Somewhere between 13 and the clubhouse. Turns out it was between the 18th fairway and the 17th green. Phone tumbled out. Get to the clubhouse. Where's my phone? Fell out. Okay. Backtrack like the whole course. Couldn't find like the course from where I drove in because I knew that's where I lost it. Couldn't find it. Right? I'm a little stressed at this point. Like whatever. Go to my car, pull out my laptop, turn on like the Find My deal. Offline. Shit. This is becoming more of a problem. It's all right. We finished early. We finished at like 3 o'clock. There's still golfers on the course. Someone's going to turn it in, go into the clubhouse, leave my friend's number. We all went down to the awards banquet, you know, a couple beers, whatever, got some food, hung out. It's getting close to the course closing time. Call the course, nothing. Now I'm worried. I've missed a bunch of stuff from work, obviously. Like, oh, what am I going to do? Drove to Apple, was this close to buying a new phone. Thankfully, someone had mentioned they thought the iPhone 17 was released in this whole fiasco. I'm like, I'll just buy the new phone. Walk in there. Everything on the floor is 16s. I'm like, what's going on? Turns out the 17 was being released the next day. I'm like, well, I'm not going to be the asshole that pays full price for a phone the last day it's available. So I'm not buying a phone today. If I'm buying a phone, it's tomorrow. Got in the car, drove back to Tahoe, right? So hour and 10 minutes, whatever. Walk into the cigar shop. This is where Casey and Will enter the story. Open up my laptop on the little table by the desk over there to return all the texts that I know I've missed over the last 7 hours. Mm-hmm. And it's still on the Find My app on my browser. Open it up, and it's pinged a location. And I see it, and I go, I know right where that is. Close my laptop, look over at these guys. Like, my laptop's already in my bag, being zipped up, going on my back. As I'm, like, doing this, I look over, and I go, I have to drive back to Reno. Now, I'm determined at this point, because they both said, do you want us to go with you? I never heard it.
Yeah, we were like, we'll go with you.
I had blinders on. March back out to the car, drive an hour and 10 minutes, like, back to the course, grab a headlamp, which I had in my car, and my tack flashlight.
That's good.
Proceeded to break
Found
and
a place to park on the side of the road and just started mobbing through this golf course in the middle of the night. Because, I mean, they're going to find it the next morning when they go out to repair all the divots. But, like, they'll have already had the sprinklers on, which is a problem for me. Also, there was a significant chance of rain that night. Also a problem for me. So I'm just marching down the golf course, headlamp going on, houses everywhere. I'm like, someone sees this and has real questions, because they probably did. Get to about where, so it was sitting off this bunker, and I knew right where the bunker was. Get to this hill where I think I have to start looking, veer off the path, turn on my tack flashlight, walk over the hill, and go, there it is. Pick it up, put it in my pocket, walk off the golf course.
Hour and
Drive
10
home.
minutes back.
Hour and 10 minutes back.
Did you stop in the shop again, or say
No,
nope?
I was so
No.
dog-ass tired after 2 drives to Reno, plus being in the sun all day on the golf course.
And then walking through
Plus
the
a couple
field.
beers after at the award ceremony. Fucking text everybody. Found my phone.
See, I like when you have dumbass moments.
I felt like such a buffoon.
It makes me feel like you're human.
Everyone noticed. Like everyone I was with. It's like, you aren't letting this go, are you? I'm like, no.
Nope.
No, it's not how my mind works.
I don't want to pay for a new
I
phone.
will find this phone.
Not in the brain of Lane.
Anyway, it worked out in the end, just with a lot of extra effort, which somehow seems to be a common theme in my life. Anyway, if you got this far and you didn't hate what we did, do YouTube things. Thanks to the guys that were in the chat. We love you guys. You're amazing. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
You know, if you had the gray goo, it probably would have been less tired.
I know, right? I probably would have had the location in my head.
He would have been fine.